It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for our neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty woods, a neighborly day for our beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in this neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hello, television neighbors. Here we are, visiting again. I got 3 things I'd like to show you today. This Michael Bolton CD cover. This is Horses 2024 Horses calendar, and the How the Grinch Stole Christmas book. And I would like to read 1 page for you of How the Grinch Stole Christmas for you, television neighbor. For every who down in Whoville like Christmas a lot. And that is 1 chapter I like to read for you, my television neighbor. Oh, and look who's calling. It's my dear friend, Professor Raymond Jacob Sinbad on the phone. Hello, Raymond.
Hello, Victor. How are you this fine, glorious, beautiful, sunny day?
I'm doing good, Raymond. How about yourself?
Oh, I couldn't be better. Everything's peachy keen, copacetic. Ha! Fantastic.
I hear you're inviting me and my television neighbors to your neighborhood vampire bat tunnel.
Halloween is coming, you know.
Today.
Oh, sorry for interrupting. I don't know where you heard that from, but it is absolutely true. You guys are invited to come on over.
All right. Well, we'll be right there, Raymond. So, why don't we just go and visit Raymond Jacob Sinbad at our neighborhood vampire bat tunnel. Come along. Raymond.
Victor, so good to see you. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. What's up?
Thanks for inviting me to your vampire bat tunnel.
Well, I'm telling you, it's that time of year, you know. I think every Halloween I have you over, don't I?
Not every Halloween.
Not every Halloween? Oh, I'm slipping. Okay, we'll try to remedy that from here on out.
I would like for you to meet my television friend. This is Mr. Raymond, Professor Raymond Jacob Sinbad the Fifth.
And I am not related to Sinbad the Sailor, but it is a joy to meet you, television friend.
So tell me, Raymond.
Yes, Victor.
When did you get started in studying vampire bats?
Well, I think I was 7 years old, and my neighborhood friends and my brother and my sister and I were playing hide and seek. And we lived out kind of in the woods, and there was a cave, a cave nearby, and I decided I was going to go hide in the cave. Well, we were playing this hide and seek in the late afternoon, and so there was just enough light for me to see going into the cave. But then it got dark while I was in there because they were looking all over for me, hide and seek, you know, and they couldn't find me. And I was in there kind of laughing and thinking they're never going to find me. And all of a sudden, something landed on my shoulder.
What was it?
A vampire bat. It had woken up and was getting ready to go out for the night. And I turned my head and saw what was on my shoulder and froze in fear. But the vampire bat just sat there for a moment and then poof, took off and flew out of the cave. And that was when I decided I was going to study vampire bats.
Now, your father, Raymond Jacob Sinbad the First, got you started in studying other Halloween creatures, didn't he?
Well, yes, he did. He thought I was a little bit overly enthusiastic about the vampire bats when I brought a couple home to live in my closet. Mom didn't like that at all because they poop, you know. And, you know, it gets a little stinky and a little messy. And so Mom and Dad tried to get me to be a little more interested in other Halloween creatures. And so they bought me a pumpkin. And they said, why don't you go carve a pumpkin and make it look like a vampire bat? And I did.
Now, I have one final question before I have to return back to my television home.
Okay, I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability.
I suppose when a child is not afraid of a vampire bat, it helps a child to be aware of their surroundings and help them conquer the fear of not being afraid of the vampire bats in their way deep down in their hearts and in their young minds.
You are absolutely right, Victor. Knowledge is a formidable tool in dispelling fear and anxiety. Because once you get to know the vampire bats, you understand that they really aren't vampires. They don't get on your neck and suck your blood out and turn you into a vampire. And, you know, they're pretty friendly, actually. Like that one, my first one that came and landed on my shoulder, he just sat there for a bit and then went off into the night to catch his bugs. So, you know, yeah, knowledge, knowing about your surroundings and knowing what's there and knowing something about them can pretty well put your fear to rest.
Well, thank you for having me, Professor Raymond. It has been a great experience.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed our visit, Victor. I certainly did. I hope you did too, television neighbor. Bye-bye. And happy Halloween.
Well, I must go.
Okay, Victor. I've got plenty of things to do too, so happy Halloween. Stay safe.
I know you got a lot of work to do at the neighborhood tunnel.
Oh, I sure do. I've got lots of vampire bats I have to make costumes for.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye, Victor.
All right, come along. Let's go back to my place. Isn't Professor Sinbad one of the most greatest professors in the world? I'm glad to meet such a brilliant young man like him. Well, now I think it's time for some make-believe. Alright, last time in the neighborhood of make-believe, we were pretending that King Friday and Queen Sarah were talking to Francois Clemens about some friendly vampire bats themselves. Let's pretend that Francois Clemens, played by my dad, has some questions he would like to ask King Friday and Queen Sarah about the vampire bats. Maybe maybe XDL could play a vampire bat and maybe he could do a little waltz. Dance himself. So let's think some more about that now, as we pretend that the trolley is on its way to the neighborhood of make-believe. Alright, trolley, neighborhood of make-believe. Francois ordinary vampire dance instructor, I presume?
Well, Your Highness, I'm not so sure I would call myself ordinary, but yes, I am a vampire dance instructor at your service.
I understand that you're going to be teaching XDL, who's playing a vampire, to learn how to do the waltz.
I am the vampire waltz, no less.
Oh, hello, dear. It's Queen Sarah.
Oh, good morning, Queen Sarah. May I say that you are as radiant and beautiful as ever.
I told my husband, King Friday, that you like X's performance as the vampire who did the special waltz today.
I did like that performance. He's one of my best students.
I'm gonna do a special waltz for you today as a vampire bat.
Oh, X, I am so honored that you, my favorite student, are going to do my favorite dance, the Vampire Bat Waltz.
And here it goes, Francois Clement.
Oh, you should probably look at the camera so that the television audience can see you. Oh, look, you've got the moves down perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Oh, and without even music. Unbelievable. Beautiful. Bravo, bravo.
Well, we'll have to think some more about your make. Well, we'll have to think about the make-believe vampire waltz the next time, Trolley.
Okay,
Good.
bye-bye, X.
Goodbye, Trolley. Well, I wonder how this special vampire waltz is gonna affect all of our special neighbors, but we'll pretend some more about that make-believe place the next time. I've got a special song that I wrote just for you, my television neighbor. It's called It's You I Like. It's you I like. It's not the things you wear. It's not the way you do your hair. But it's you I like. The way you are right now, the way down deep inside you, not the things that hide you, not your toys, they're just beside you, but you, I like every part of you, your skin, your eyes, your feelings, whether old or new. I hope that you remember, even when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like, it's you yourself, it's you I like. You know, being 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 superb is something that teaches us to be young at Halloween, and trying to make us laugh about it. And when you're feeling superb about it, and they're feeling superb about it too, you can feel superb about it too. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back when the week is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you want to talk about. I will too. You always make each day and each week a special one for me. You know how, by just your being yourself. And I like the person that you feel on the outside, not on the inside. And I'll be back next time, television neighbors. Goodbye.